Hey guys, what's up? This Nelly here for you today, and I found out something about King Charles. They're meeting up with Princess Diana, something that I never knew, so I decided why not let me share it with you guys. So apparently King Charles, he was 29. The Princess Diana was only 16. Sweet 16. British people, how did that happen? How did that happen? Princess Diana was a minor. What happened? Why? Hey, the stolen princess. The stolen childhood. Oh my God. 29 years old and a 16-year-old. Wow. And nobody said anything? Nobody did anything? Wow. British people. British people. Child molesters. Oh my God. Or is 16 years old enough in Britain to be in a relationship with a man who is 29 years old? And the funny part of it is King Charles, then the prince, he was a prince, was in a relationship with Sarah, Princess Diana's sister, elder sister. A true meaning of Fisi. In Kenya, there is this Fisi team. We refer Fisi as men who are out there to get women, grab and run, eat and run. Once they have an affair with them, and they have gotten what they wanted, of course, sex, they dump them and run. King Charles, Fisi. Fisi is, what is Fisi, by the way? Fisi. Tiger? Let me see. Oh my God. Why do I don't know? I mean, I thought I know Fisi is what, I don't know. What is Fisi here? So Fisi is a Swahili word. Hey, in English, what is Fisi in English? Oh my God, it's not showing up. Oh my God, Fisi, where are you? Fisi, Fisi. I thought I knew it all. Oh my God, Fisi. Fisi. Oh my God, how long is it taking me? I thought I knew. Hey, Fisi. Fisi is not actually tiger. It's not tiger. How can I say tiger? Fisi is hyena, right? Come on. Hyena. Hyena, yes. So hyena, this is hyena. If I'm wrong, correct me. I didn't find it. I Googled, but I didn't find it. But this is hyena. So men in Kenya, those men who like women are referred to as Fisi, hyenas. So that is King Charles. King Charles grabbed it and ran away, dumped and ran away. Eh? A very little girl, 16 years old. But then, you know what? It's Diana who went for him. But then he's 29 years old. How are you chatting with a 16-year-old? That's a high school going child, like a teenager. Oh my goodness. So King Charles grabbed and even married, had 2 babies, and then he ran. He ran. And King Charles wanted Camilla from way back, and Camilla then was someone's wife. So I'm just like, what was wrong with Princess Diana? She was so pretty, and then look at this 16-year-old. Definitely she was a virgin, definitely. Like, you grabbed it and dropped, ran away, and went back, you all know what I mean, right? Oh my God, King Charles. And I think when I know when King Charles and then Prince, they were together with Princess Diana, I think they agreed that King Charles was going to leave the throne for William. They wanted William to become the king at an earlier age. So when they said King Charles is taking over Queen Elizabeth, I was so like surprised. I was like, I thought this person agreed with Princess Diana that he is going to leave the throne for William. What happened? Definitely we know who pressurized King Charles to take over. Camilla, of course. Camilla, and she's the bad omen. I keep on saying Camilla is the bad omen here because I think her husband died of cancer as well. So she's the me. That one no. Even Harry taking off, but Camilla, she's the reason King Charles divorced Princess Diana. And she's the reason everything is falling apart. She's the reason. And I do not know how British people don't even see it. Why do they just support without, don't they have a say? Like the hate you give to Meghan, why you didn't give it to Camilla? This hate that you give to Meghan, why didn't you give the same hate to Camilla? And the same mistake is going to repeat itself again and again. Now see, King Charles forced himself on the throne, and now look, cancer has come for him because that's not what you agreed. Greediness. And all this is because of Camilla, the power of a woman. But then King Charles should have just kept his word. He should have just kept his word. Maybe cancer could have never shown up. Now see, your family is messed up. You might leave this planet without even bringing together your own sons. And now see, the hate is going to go on. We already seeing it. Kate says she has cancer. Look what's happening. Definitely, if we pray that Kate gets well, that's my prayer. We wish her recovery, fully recovery. If this is not going to happen, you see this, what is she called? Rose Hanbury. She's the next Camilla. So finally, it was no longer a secret. Charles decided to go for Camilla, and now Princess Diana was left hanging to a point that they now became with no relationship at all. We saw this when they were in Korea, when they got off the plane. Everybody realized these people are not together. They are forcing themselves together just in body, but spiritually, morally, gone. So Queen Elizabeth now pushed for the early divorce. Queen Elizabeth pushed Diana to divorce, to accept early divorce. So this is so messed up. Like, how could Queen Elizabeth push for a divorce for someone who is nice? then go for someone else wife like Camilla. Like, really, these people are messed up. Oh. So Queen Elizabeth preferred Camilla to Princess Diana. This does not add up, doesn't make sense. Oh. I have never seen, like, what is the point of marrying an old person when this person already enjoyed their youth beautiness with someone younger? It's gone. What is the point of marrying an old person? What is the point? And what is the work of Camilla anyway? Just recently is when I saw her say something or even shake people's hands. She's just been there like a statue that replaced Princess Diana. What is her job in this family? She has not sired any child in this family. What is she doing there? British people. What is the monarchy? I need to go read about the monarchy, how it works. I mean, the whatever the government have no say, other people have no say, and then when they do something wrong, they cannot be prosecuted. Charles 29 and Princess Diana 16 years old. That's unacceptable. How did this happen? How did this happen? And we see in that article, Prince Charles wanted a baby girl. So when Diana had to hide from Charles. She's carrying a baby boy. So Charles knew throughout the pregnancy that Charles knew Harry was a baby girl. So he was shocked to see Harry come, a baby boy. So all he wanted is a baby girl. So after divorcing Princess Diana, why didn't he have a baby girl with Camilla? Why didn't Charles have a baby girl with Camilla? Because he didn't want a second baby boy. Who is Harry now? We have Harry. Hey. So all this, so Princess Diana loved this man genuinely, and he was just there for games. He was just there for games. Wow. So when someone is doing a good job, this family doesn't like it. Because when Princess Diana was serving the people, they didn't like it. Same, when Meghan started serving the people, they didn't like her. They thought she's a competitor to them. She's becoming more loved than them. So they had to get rid of her. Then they flipped the coin for it to look like it's Meghan. This family will kill us, all of us. Other countries should have their own royal families too, so that these people can learn from them how royal families are supposed to be, serving the people. And then I don't like this part of their whatever, that, like, for example, you see William is the next king, right? So after William is his children. Until they're done, that's when now Harry kicks in. This is so backward. Like, they could have put it this way: the brothers come first, then their children come next. This is so messed up. So the enmity will continue, because if the other son can never get anything, like, definitely, like the line of Harry, they will never get anything. Never. Because you see, Harry's kids are almost the age of William's kids, meaning they will never, unless something else happens like tragic, they will never. So it's William's kids, then Harry. Instead of William, then Harry, then William's kids, then Harry's kids. That's how it should be. How do kids come first before The brother who was already there even before these people. To me, this is so messed up. It should be William, Harry, then William's kids, then Harry's kids. But the way they are doing it, it's so messed up. They need to revisit the way the monarchy works. They need to visit it. It's so messed up. Let's assume William is not there, Kate is not there. What happens? Prince George, the little one, 10-year-old, will be the king, or they will just have to wait for him to grow. Wow. Anyway, guys, this has been it. If you like this video, subscribe, but I'm going to leave here this clip for you to watch and see exactly what really was happening. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.
Sixteen-year-old Lady Diana Spencer, with her youthful exuberance and radiant charm, crossed paths with the 29-year-old Prince Charles, heir to the British throne. Little did they know that this encounter would sow the seed. Prince Charles was in the midst of a casual relationship with Diana's bold and vivacious older sister, Lady Sarah McCorquodale. However, destiny had other plans in store for the prince and the young Lady Diana. Charles vividly recalled his first impression of Diana, describing her as a very jolly and amusing and attractive 16-year-old. He was immediately struck by her vivacity, her boundless energy, and her magnetic charm. Great fun, and bouncy and full of life and everything, he fondly remembered. Diana, for her part, was equally smitten by the charismatic prince. Their connection was instantaneous and electric, as if fate had orchestrated this meeting. And she met Mr. Right, Diane later remarked. Their personalities meshed perfectly, as they both shared a giggly sense of humor, a passion for ballet and opera, and a deep appreciation for various sports. Their compatibility was uncanny, and it was evident to everyone around them that something extraordinary was blossoming between the two. In the summer of 1980, the bond between Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer deepened in an unexpected and poignant manner. Their connection grew stronger during their stay with their mutual friend, Philip de Pass, in the serene countryside of Sussex. Little did they know that this pivotal moment would mark the beginning of a profound and enduring love story. During their time together at Philip de Pass's residence, a tragic event had recently occurred in Prince Charles's life. He was mourning the loss of his beloved father figure, Lord Mountbatten, who had been a pillar of support and guidance throughout his life. Comfort and solace to the grieving prince. Princess Diana later recounted the moment in her own words, as documented in Diana, Her True Story. She remembered expressing her heartfelt concern to Charles, saying, "You looked so sad when you walked up the aisle at Lord Mountbatten's funeral." Her genuine compassion and understanding shone through as she continued. "I said, it was the most tragic thing I've ever seen. My heart bled for you when I watched. I thought, it's wrong, you're lonely, you should be with somebody to look after you." Diana's words resonated deeply with Prince Charles, and in that vulnerable moment, he found himself drawn to her not only as a source of comfort, but as someone who understood his pain and loneliness. The connection between them intensified in a way that was both unexpected and undeniable. As Diana continued to share her empathy and support, she recalled the surprising turn of events. "The next minute he leapt on me practically," she said, reflecting on the sudden intensity of their emotions and the unspoken connection that had developed between them. Diana was taken aback by the unexpected physical closeness, and she admitted, "I thought this was very strange too, and I wasn't quite sure how to cope with all this." In February 1981, against the backdrop of the grandeur of Windsor Castle, a momentous event took place that would forever change the lives of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer. It was at this historic location that the Prince of Wales made his proposal, asking for Diana's hand in marriage, setting in motion a chain of events that would captivate the world. Reflecting on that moment, Princess Diana later shared her perspective on their budding relationship. She admitted to her own immaturity and the perception that Prince Charles was deeply in love with her. However, she couldn't help but notice a certain besotted look in his eyes. In hindsight, Diana realized that perhaps it wasn't the genuine kind of love she had initially thought. It was a complex mix of emotions, as both of them grappled with their feelings and the pressures of their royal roles. The official announcement of their engagement took place on February 24th, and it showcased the couple's endearing awkwardness and their contrasting personalities. Reporters gathered to capture this historic moment, and when asked if they were in love, Prince Charles responded somewhat cynically, saying, "Whatever in love means." Diana, displaying her characteristic charm and humor, rolled her eyes and let out a giggle in response to his comment.
Give a little bit of loving, just a little bit the real thing. You're the good treasure, my missing piece. Good as gold, yeah, that's guaranteed. Give a little bit of loving, just a little bit the real thing. You're the good treasure, my missing piece. Good as gold, yeah, that's guaranteed.